Guardian Home Inspection performing sewer line inspection for 1496 Glacier Street, Simi Valley. Going through a clean out, look at the rear. It's a 2-inch clean out for the kitchen. The property faces west. And it's built in 1961, so it's going to be original cast iron, I believe, here. And the property is a slab. So going through this clean out here at the rear, and what I'm seeing is cast iron that has age-related wear and rust. The lumen appears to be still intact, meaning it's not smaller or hasn't the cast iron hasn't got a lot of rust on it. Alright, so this is all sewer still. See, sometimes I can turn this. And right now I'm getting a good picture. So a couple numbers to look at is 19 feet, 9 inches on the bottom left. That's distance traveled, and -10, -11. Degree, 9, -9. That will change. That's the slope of the camera. So I always want to see a negative slope on that. And that tells me that the property sewer line or waste lines are flowing properly and have the proper slope. So right now I'm having a little trouble pushing this camera because the cast iron lumen has gotten a little smaller just because of the rust buildup. So this is original cast iron, which is typical for this to happen just because of the age. So I'm 40 feet out approximately, and then see how far I can take this. And then the property does have a clean out at the front, so once I reach that I can go and put my camera over there. But I may be able to just complete my entire inspection with this sewer clean out at the rear. So now these videos can be kind of boring so far. I'm looking for broken pipe, damaged pipe. Sometimes I have to turn on my water to clear out my camera. See how it kind of got a little spot there? I'll be right back. Alright, I turned the kitchen sink faucet on. The water should flow in a second. And at approximately 53 feet from the rear cleanout, the main cast iron sewer pipe transitions to ABS. So this is the connection here. So this appears to be right at the front of the property. I don't see the water yet, but there it is. Let's see if I can clean my camera head. And I have a little skid that lifts the camera head above the pipe about 2 inches. But since this clean out at the rear was 2 inches wide, I couldn't put my skid on it, so I have to go in without that little lift or skid. So my camera head is traveling on the floor of the pipe, which could pick up debris, but I'm getting a good picture, so it's still looking good. So one other thing that is typical for this property to have is clay. So this is clay pipe right here. I'm getting not the best picture here. And so now the pipe here at 78 feet transitions to clay. There's a little turn, and then you have green PVC pipe. So it still looks good. I don't see any issues. I mean, for the age, 1960s, this pipe looks good. Sorry about that picture. It looks a little blurry, but I will just keep pushing. And like I said, this video is going to get kind of boring, but sometimes something will pop out at you last minute, and right now it's still looking good. And then, alright, so this, I got to the city sewer connection. So this is the city connection here. So the homeowner is responsible up until this point, even to tap into this. So this looks good. This is known as the city saddle. See how it kind of looks like a saddle there? So the main sewer line appears serviceable. I don't see any issues with it, which is good. The only thing I do see is some cast iron, some rust buildup, but nothing too exciting. It looks pretty good, I don't see any clogs, any broken pipe, any tree roots, so that's good. So what I'm going to do right now is flush the toilet, and then we'll see how fast the water will flow out of here. I'll put it there just so we can see the water flow. I'll be right back. I won't turn off the camera. I'm recording. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. That's 16 where you were at, right? Approximately 16. About 9. I'm gonna say 9. So 25.
Okay, I flushed the toilet. Sometimes you can hear the flush toilet. And we're just going to see when we see the flow here. Sometimes, there it is, that's the flush toilet. So, good news, it looks good. Okay, granted, I didn't stick my camera in through the toilet at the rear. This is the clean out at the rear kitchen. But it all connects to one main lateral sewer pipe. Okay, so it appears serviceable. I didn't see what's going on underneath your kitchen. I mean, I'm sorry, your bathroom. But, you know, it looks good here. I don't see any clogs. And normally the kitchen is the one that has all kinds of grease all the time. This one didn't look bad. So I think there had been some service here. The plumber came out and cleaned out the main lateral pipe. I don't know what he did. I saw some verbiage there. It was kind of hard to read, saying that there was a blockage. They may have taken care of it, but it looks good. So, boring video here. So now I'm just retracting and then just showing you what I passed here. That's that clay, and now that's ABS here pipe, which is good. So that ABS pipe, it's black, so it's a newer pipe. So it's not an original pipe when the property was built. Let's tell me you had some kind of repair here, because this is not original. But that's a good thing, you know. And I do see a two-way clean out at the front of the house, which looks good, you know. So now I'm just retracting. This is the cast iron. So the cast iron is going to be underneath the property slab foundation. So if there's ever an issue, you know, you have to cut concrete to get to it, or divert it around back or something. But right now, you know, it does have age-related wear. Keep that in mind. Hopefully there's no issues, no backup. And the lumen appears serviceable. It's not too thin. And so, obviously, if you wanted to replace this preemptively and you know, install new ABS pipe, that would be great. You know, it's something that you could do if you wanted to. But right now, it looks okay. I think it's kind of a long run for a short slide, but it's up to you. Right now, it looks good. And then keep in mind, you know, I don't recommend flushing wet wipes or any of that stuff down your sewer or your toilet, just because that stuff doesn't disintegrate and could cause blockage. So now I'm all done. This is the property, the rear clean out I used. It's 2-inch, and this is the property here. That's the kitchen. All right, thank you very much. Give me a call if you have any questions. Thanks.